If Dairy Queen has hot eats and cool treats, then do we have a ride that's both hot and cool for you? Welcome to another episode of Frozen Car Kings. I'm your Chrome Knight, and as always with me is...
the Chrome King. If you've been enjoying our videos, or if you're just joining us for the very first time, then we could only be so lucky if you'd subscribe to our channel, whereby you can like, share, and post your comments as well. We'd like to hear from you all, which includes past and current owners of the vehicles that we review, much like this 2024 Mercedes-Benz AMG SL 63 4MATIC Roadster. The one that brings the thunder and then some. That's more or less similar to its twin sibling, the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT63 4MATIC Coupe, that we'll be sharing with you in a future episode.
Now, I know you're all salivating over this beauty of a beast. However, I'd like to first take this moment to thank our friends over at Mercedes-Benz Heritage Valley right here in Edmonton for allowing us an up-close and personal look at this sexy, more or less fully loaded piece of German master craftsmanship.
Top down, V8 humming. And this spec is a statement. The car that you see before you has many upgrades and is wearing manufacturer Alpine Gray over exclusive Napa leather in red pepper black. Mean on the outside, spicy on the inside.
And check the stance. 21-inch AMG 10-spoke matte black wheels filling the arches. You also get the full blackout treatment, AMG night package, plus the stealth package, so the badges and the trim go dark. Even the aero bits go aggressive with the AMG Aerodynamics package and a gloss black front spoiler lip and rear diffuser.
Under the hood, a handcrafted 4.0 liter AMG biturbo V8 that punches, get this, 577 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. That'll take you from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in about 3.6 seconds. Paired to a 9-speed AMG Speed Shift MCT transmission and 4MATIC all-wheel drive, instant shove, crisp shifts, and real confidence when you put power down leaving a corner.
The cabin is a flex, AMG Performance front seats, active multi-contour massage, and the exclusive Napa hides everywhere in this vehicle that you're seeing right now. Trim? Proper AMG carbon fiber. At night, 64 color ambient lighting turns the cockpit into a lounge. Less the alcohol, of course.
Tech stack is modern, Mercedes through and through. Mercedes-Benz User Experience, or MBUX for short, with AMG specific displays, head-up display, MBUX interior assist to read your gestures, and wireless charging to keep the phones topped up.
Driver assist is stacked too. You've got the intelligent drive package in this vehicle that you see before you for stress-free highway runs, plus the everyday helpers. Rear view camera, heated washer system for those shoulder season drives.
The Go Fast goodies are real AMG hardware. AMG Dynamic Plus package brings the track focused drive model's AMG drive unit on the wheel for instant setup changes, AMG track pace for lap data, and the AMG high performance composite brakes with the eye-popping yellow calipers.
And sound, inside and out, hits right. AMG Real Performance Sound gives you that spine tingle without being obnoxious on long stints.
And with so many more features to list, here's a quick reality check for shoppers though. The 2025 model is out, and with the MSRP starting at around $225,000 CAD before taxes and fees, as well as optional upgrades compared to a 2024, there aren't major changes. Think refinements rather than reinvention, which means you're not missing the plot really.
All right, now let's talk rivals now, because kingmakers are measured by their competition. And even though we're comparing 2026 models as well as one 2025 to our 2024 here, we still feel there's much heated competitiveness on our hands.
First up, BMW's 2026 M850i xDrive Cabriolet. It's the Grand Touring alternative with a 523 horsepower twin-power turbo V8 X-Drive all-wheel drive, adaptive M suspension, and integral active steering for rear axle agility. Inside, you can spec the crafted clarity glass controls and the Bowers & Wilkins diamond surround system. Digital kit includes the BMW Intelligent Personal Assistant, over-the-air remote software upgrades, and digital key. Starting MSRP is at around 133,500 Canadian before taxes and fees.
Translation: the BMW is plush, rapid, and thousands less, but it aims for grand touring composure more than the AMG's raw, track-flavored bite.
Then there's the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera S Cabriolet. Rear engine legend with a twin-turbo flat-six, blistering 0 to 100 in the mid-threes and the top speed north of 300 kilometers an hour when set up right. It's the scalpel in this trio, super communicative steering with a chassis that begs for mountain roads, starting MSRP at around 178,900 Canadian before taxes and fees.
Now, for you true North American vehicle lovers, the contender, the 2025 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 convertible, offers a 5.5-liter flat-plane crank V8 with 670 horsepower and a 0 to 100 km per hour time of approximately 2.6 seconds. Starting MSRP is at around 164,499 Canadian before taxes and fees.
With its mid-engine layout, magnetic ride control, and aggressive styling, the Z06 convertible offers American grit that stands as a formidable domestic alternative to the SL63 AMG.
So, how does our SL63 position itself? It fuses GT comfort with bona fide AMG theater. You can cruise all day in heat massaging seats, then flip the toggles for a back road detour that feels properly special.
And Chrome Knight, are you ready for a recap here?
Go ahead, buddy.
Spec highlight recap on our car. Manufacturer Alpine gray paint, exclusive red pepper Napa interior, AMG carbon fiber trim, 21-inch matte black AMG wheels, AMG Night and Stealth packages, AMG Aerodynamics package, AMG Dynamic Plus, AMG Performance Seats, AMG Drive Unit, AMG Track Pace, Yellow Caliper Composite Brakes, Head-Up Display, MBUX Interior Assist, Wireless Charging, Intelligent Drive Package, Ambient Lighting, and after saying all that, we still have last but not least, the heated washer system.
Now, again, some of the stuff here is standard and a bunch of upgrades on this sexy car. So, what say now we give our thoughts, CK?
I'll go first, and I mean, at the end of the day, this vehicle has what I believe every single Mercedes brings, which is class, but the difference is this combines class and power, and this thing just looks like a beast. You know, at the end of the day, if you could afford one of these vehicles, obviously it's a very, very high price point, but I mean, if you want elegance and power, this is the car for you. Beautiful looking vehicle, and again, we're very lucky to be allowed access to this vehicle. So I hope you guys enjoyed looking at it, but my thoughts are probably what the majority of everyone watching this vehicle is. If you have, you know, $250,000 lying around, this is probably the vehicle you're gonna buy.
I have to say, you need to go to a Mercedes-Benz dealership to actually see this vehicle for yourself. Wow. There's a feature that this vehicle has. I never got a chance to record. And it's something cool for me. On the fob, the remote fob, you can actually, if I'm not mistaken, open up the top on this thing. That's a cool feature to me. It's Mercedes. It's legend. It's history. It's German manufacturing. Yes, you know, the price is up there. If you can afford to get it, this would be a vehicle to add to the collection of cars that you have. You know, it is sweet. There's so much to say, and there's not enough time to say it, if that means anything. You turn it on, man, it roars on, and then it starts purring. And I mean, beautiful, beautiful vehicle. SL's history as well, beautiful, you know. I wish that this car came with another model that gives you gull-wing doors, or basically doors that open up like the supercars, like Lamborghini or something like that. If you got the convertible. Outside of that, like I'm telling you, this is one to actually see it in person, to believe, you know, to appreciate it. And again, with the optional features that this one comes with, that's the thing. Standard features, more than enough for me, you know, but for those that want the extra features, it's unreal as to what else it can come with. So the verdict time, if you want the most drama and depth and a luxury convertible, the SL63 AMG hits the sweet spot between everyday ease and event car energy. Now, BMW brings value and velvet glove speed, while Porsche is the purest dream. And then, of course, we have our Corvette for our domestic lovers out there. That is just 100% American power. The SL, it's the one that makes every errand feel like a celebration. Well, that does it for us. As always, I'm your Chrome Knight.
And I'm the Chrome King. Drop your questions in the comments. Tell us how you'd spec your SL63 and which one would be your daily driver. Subscribe for more real world reviews on vehicles, and we'll see you on the next run.
Until then, thank you kindly once again, and safe drive everywhere you drive.